Alright, hey, what's up guys? Today we got Coco Goat. So, is she good after rolling for her? Let's find out. Answer? Yes? Question mark? For now. She seems pretty good as a carry. Her damage, her charge shot damage, holy shit, it does so much damage. For, I think it has the same, one of the biggest skillings. Like 600% damage. So she from the community right now, people are liking her as a DPS. And the fact that you get to use Prototype Crescent as her go-to bow, it's pretty affordable since it's a craftable. It's pretty good, and if you can refine this to level 5, it will be quite strong. So let's talk about Coco Goat. By using this training dummy. So if you guys already know, you can try her in trial right now, but it's kinda inaccurate. I can't show you why. Actually, let me try this in trial. Let me try her in trial. I'll show you guys what she does in trial, in case you haven't played it yet. So her E has 2 instances of generating energy when you first cast it, and when it explodes. And then, yeah, it's pretty good for energy regen. They give her Braveheart and Favonius Warbow, which I think will be her go-to support option. And just from this showcase, you can tell how strong they want her to be as a cryo AoE. So auto attacks are weak, but as you can see, her charge attack numbers are pretty insane. Just for reference, they gave her talent level 8. So this charge shot damage is gonna hurt a lot. Look at it. 205%, 348% for a charge 2. It does quite a lot of damage. The only problem I have with this trial is a bit skewed with in terms of the ult or the energy regen. Because they give you Favonius Warbow and they let you play against slimes, it's relatively easy to kill and proc your Favonius as well as get a ton of energy. So don't expect 100% uptime on her ult, but it is pretty good in terms of hitting. There is a 2-second cooldown every time she hits, every time the icicle hits before it can hit again. So let me try to show that. One, two. See, it's around 2 seconds per icicle to hit. But if you have multiple enemies, this will be very good. It's also quite unfair to give you pyro slimes to melt and water slimes to freeze. So that's why it looks out is quite strong. It is strong, don't get me wrong. It's just that the trial is a bit biased. But other than that, I think she's pretty good as a carry right now. From what's being tested. And let's go back to some interesting parts about Ganyu that you guys should know if you're playing her as in general. So her charge 2 has 2 different hits, if you guys don't know already. And the first part is that she can the second hit actually does a lot more damage than the first hit. But here's the good thing, it benefits off charge attack bonus. So her current best attack right now is her current best artifact set right now is 4-piece Wanderers if you are running her as DPS. Just because the second hit benefits off charge attack. And if you can see it is it's basically double damage if you can get it to be level 2. Essentially. Now if you're noticing something, the second hit actually has its own crit modifier, so you still do want to build crit rate on Ganyu, even if you get the weak spot headshot like that. See, it didn't even crit. So you guys still want to go for the at least some crit rate into Ganyu. And next thing you guys should know is that DPS Ganyu is most likely to run reverse melt, and her best support for that right now is Xiangling. And Xiangling is very good because you can use pyro from afar and set up range attacks for Ganyu like this. Now, something more important you guys should know is that both the hits of a charge level 2 actually get the melt effect. So you actually get double melt. So this makes her damage a lot stronger. And her burst actually way stronger. You see? I'm only doing around 1k 1.8 per crit. But if it's, let's try non-crit. Oops. 584, 600, second hit crit damage. So if we are correct by right, if this doesn't melt, it should still be 600 damage. In which case it critted. Oh my god, you died. But yeah, so far she's Xiangling's the best pyro support, just because you can do this, and when you do Pyronado and get her out active, it's whoops, I forgot to hide camera. When this does happen, you'll be getting a lot of melt procs, and that will do a lot of damage. Bennett's not a good idea just because he doesn't have a lot of pyro uptime off the field, and you kind of have to go to their face just to apply pyro. You can run them separately, but if you're in terms of replacing Xiangling, Bennett's not the idea. You could run Klee, I guess, but there will be a meme at that point. However, her support side might see a bit of a problem. She can't really be a melt support for Diluc because Diluc applies too much pyro. Klee support, on the other hand, she actually might work, but because of her out having 2 seconds every time for it to hit the enemy again, might have some slight cryo issues, and damage isn't that great. So that's just some things to keep a lookout for Ganyu. But other than that, so far she's solid. I'll give her 8 out of 10 actually. Like her charge really feels good. Also, it charges pretty fast, in my opinion. That's charge level 1. If you know how to charge cancel, it'll be even better. Your DPS just increases by a lot just by having the animation cancel. So if you guys want to play Ganyu, definitely learn how to do this. It's very simple. I'm pretty sure there are better mechanics on how to charge cancel better. But for now, this is the easiest one you could do, which is just pressing dash or jump right after your charge 2 and pressing R again to go back to charge. So yeah, TLDR, she's a pretty good carry. She has good damage. She has a artifact set confirmed for her, at least for now, which is wondrous. Her best support will be Xiangling, maybe Bennett. Any other cryo character can help as well with cryo resonance. Healers especially, just because you know she's bold, she's gonna be squishy. And other than that, things to note: charge level 2 can double melt. Charge level 2 also, the frost flake. Right, I forgot to tell you guys, the frost flake actually gets to trigger even if you hit nothing. So let's say you are a mobile player and you whiff a lot, it can still do the AoE damage, which is good because the second hit is actually where most of the damage will be coming from. So yep, and that frost flake has its own crit, so you do still have to build crit rate. So yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy Ganyu. She's a pretty solid addition, especially for the bow carries. But we don't know too much about her yet. Maybe there are still more things we don't know. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys will get your Ganyus. So happy rolling, and I'll see you guys next time.